Hi guys, I'm an English instructor in Korea. Just call me Brenner. And 26 new Korean words were added to the 2021 version of Oxford English Dictionary. So, in my videos, I talk about what words were explained to the point and what were not. So, the words I'm about to talk about in this video today is Banchan. Before we get started, let's have a look at the lexical meaning of the Banchan explained in the dictionary first. In Korean cookery, a small side dish of vegetables, etc. served along with rice as part of a typical Korean meal. Yes, a side dish comes with rice, especially steamed rice, which is called bap in Korea. Yes, bap, like Bob Dylan or Bob Marley. Oh, I'm old. Anyways, most Koreans spell it like B-A-B or something, but the reason why I spell it B-O-B, unlike other Koreans, is that you could pronounce it like Bab or something, so I don't want to throw you off with the pronunciation. The appropriate pronunciation is Bab, so I'd rather just spell it B-O-B. The raw rice, uncooked rice is sal, but cooked rice, steamed rice is pap. Normally when Koreans have a meal, the main dish is bap. So here's something you find very interesting. Koreans say bap as a meal. Let me give you some examples. 밥 먹었어? The literal translation would be like, have you had steamed rice? But you can take it as, have you had your meal, lunch, dinner yet? Another example. 밥 먹자, 밥 먹자. The same goes here. The literal translation would be like, let's have steamed rice. But as I mentioned before, you can take it as just, let's have meal, let's have lunch, let's have dinner. No matter what you eat, if it is spaghetti, pizza, noodles, whatsoever, it doesn't matter at all. Just having your meal is referred to as having steamed rice, having pap. That's because most Koreans have their meals with rice, pap as a main dish, along with some side dishes. Basically, steamed rice is a main dish, but that's not a dish. They taste like just nothing. So Koreans usually have some small side dishes all together. That is banchan. But banchan does not necessarily mean just a small dish. It depends on how you prepare your meal. Sometimes it could be like this big. I won't go overboard. And there are many kinds of side dishes for sure, like some salads and grilled beef or grilled pork, kimchi for example. Kimchi is one of side dishes. Koreans just don't have kimchi alone, but they have steamed rice and kimchi together. Normally, Koreans have 4 or 5 banchans for their one meal, but there are people who just have one banchan for their meal, such as kimchi, when they are all alone at home and don't want to be bothered to cook. In the meantime, there are people who want to have a meal with more than just 7 or 8 side dishes, banchans. But there are some cases you have to prepare more than just 10 banchans when you have to treat someone really good for their anniversary or birthday, on a special day. If you happen to have a course menu at a Korean-style restaurant in your own country, then you might be able to see this.
Wow!
So, banchan is anything that comes along with pap, the steamed rice. So that is any side dish served with anything other than rice is not banchan. Let's say you have a steak for your dinner at a restaurant, and of course you have side dishes with the steak, and the side dishes such as broccoli or side salads or sweet potatoes, they're not banchans. Koreans also call them in English as well, but a little bit different. They're not side dishes, but they are side menus. In Korean pronunciation, it's like side menu. That's probably because the word side dish is not familiar to Koreans, so they just prefer to say it side menu. But when you have steak bites, for example, then you get to have a bowl of rice with it, then you can call the steak bites banchan too, because you have a bowl of rice. This is kind of very tricky. Anyways, so I just wanted to give you the glimpse of what real banchan is in Korea. I just wanted to share my idea with you about banchan. So I hope this video is of any help. Hope you like it. Then we will take a closer look at some other words in the next video. Till then, take care. See you next time.